Hi there, I'm Tom. Welcome back to the 2025 Medium Espresso Burrnament, where we line up 16 different 64mm flat, mostly single dose grinders, and we put them head to head in a contest in much the same way as you might see at a tennis tournament. 16 competitors down the left-hand side here in what we call a round of 16, and they go head to head in 8 matches, and the quarterfinalists are then decided. Let's have a look at the quarterfinalists. What we've got so far is VS6 Supernova Flat versus DF54. That will be the next video that comes out after this one. Then we'll have the option O Mizzen versus Mazzer Super Jolly with the 033M burrs, SSPS HU burrs Espresso versus DF64V DFDLC burrs. That's the Tyrian grinder, and the WPM ZP1 Kerber burrs, which won the match 7, the one before this. This is now match 8, a highly anticipated match between the Niche Zero with the classic 63mm Kony conical burrs versus the Mazzer Philos, both Mazzer burrs. The Mazzer Philos having the i189D burrs, which I would expect to do quite well in this particular burrnament, given that it's a medium roast bean. But the Niche Zero is also exceptionally good at the medium roast beans as well, and even darker. So let's have a look at our two competitors, line them up side by side. Two absolutely, I think, classic grinders. You've got the light commercial Mazzer, which is built like a tank, versus the very innovative Niche Zero, the grinder that really started the whole single dose home prosumer revolution, and an absolute cracker grinder still to this day. So as you are probably aware by now, we had 5 baristas which we rotated throughout the day. Everyone did blind taste testing. We had 3 baristas per match. So in this case, we had 3 baristas sampling the Niche Zero Espresso from one decent DE1 XL, and then also sampling the Mazzer Philos i189D burrs from the other decent DE1 XL, both poured simultaneously, and then on they go to the Lazy Susans, the BS detector, the revelator, and the equalizer, complete with log, which we'll show you in a moment, and the cups marked underneath to indicate which burr set each espresso came from. The baristas are making notes from regard to which one they think has better flavor strength, a fuller body, more acidity, more clarity, more sweetness, better finish, and then they decide on the winner, and they make a note of that winner, left-hand side, right-hand side, then they flip the cups over to reveal which cup belonged to which grinder, and that's how we do the blind taste testing. So make sure you subscribe, because this was certainly a lot of work, and this is a small way that I might get rewarded. But more importantly, do share this with your caffeinated friends, because it'll grow the audience, and it'll just mean that there'll be a lot more value out there in the marketplace for all the work that has gone on. So let's get to the logs. This is the showdown between, highly anticipated, as I said, between 2 wonderful Mazer burrs, the Mazzer i189D burr in the Philos and the Mazer Kony 63mm conical burr in the Niche Zero. So first log is from Stan, who scored the Mazzer Philos as the winner. Said very close, very good pours, very similar, slightly more acid in the Niche, which was a surprise to me. The Stan's one of the baristas with the most finely tuned taste buds and ability to actually detect what's going on in the cup. Now remember, you can always press pause and have a look at where the Mazzer Philos, in this case the Mazzer Philos, outscored the Niche Zero, and also where it was considered by Stan to be a draw. So barista number 1 picked the Mazzer Philos 189D burrs. Barista number 2, which was Christoph, also picked the Mazzer Philos. Mazzer Philos, better finish and overall smoother. Enjoyed both. So the last barista was yours truly. I also went for the Mazzer i189D burrs. My numerical dyslexia playing tricks on me again. 198 I've written down, but it's actually 189. I rated it as the clear winner in all categories except body. So greater flavor strength, fuller body went to the Niche Zero, more acidity, more clarity went to the i189D burrs. I did rate sweetness the same between the two, but better finish with the 189D burrs. I have to say I really enjoy the espresso from both burr sets. So that's it. The summary sheet, which I also happen to complete, you can read there if you can actually read my writing. I doubt that I can, but it was, the bottom line is that the result was a clear winner to the Mazzer Philos i189D burrs. I have to say, I think the burr sets, there's two burr sets that you can get with the Mazzer Philos. The i189D burrs are more of the classic Italian style espresso burr. They do offer a bit more brightness than the traditional burr sets, such as you might find, even though it's a conical burr, in the Niche Zero. So I think that extra brightness, the extra flavor notes that are layered quite nicely make this an exceptional burr set. And indeed, the i200D burrs, which didn't get out of the first round, the round of 16, but remember they were for light espresso, and this is a medium espresso burr. They are also absolutely exceptional burr set, but in that case, as I said, for light espresso. We now have all of our quarterfinalists. We have the VS6 Supernova Flat going up against the DF54 in the first. Option Mizzen versus Mazer Super Jolly 033M. Then the SSP HU Espresso Burr versus the DF64V DFDLC. And finally, the WPM ZP1 Kerber Burr going up against the Mazzer Philos i189D. That will be my pick of the quarterfinals to see who wins out there. I've got suspicions about the rest, but you'll have to tune in and wait and see. So coming your way very shortly will be match number 9, which is the first quarterfinal between the VS6 and the DF54. And still then, enjoy your coffee. I will see you in about 4 days' time for the results of quarterfinal number 1, VS6 versus DF54. And as always, get your digital butt over to Tom's Grinder Lab and download my espresso optimization and troubleshooting guide. Until then, enjoy your coffee. Cheers.